Welcome everyone to Books and Movies Only, please. Today we are going to discuss our uh, another movie. This is our second episode for a movie, and this is our 11th episode overall. And today we are going to discuss Air. This is a short form for Air Jordan. And this movie has a lot of good actors. It has Chris Tucker, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon. So some really good actors in this movie. So basically, the main actor of this movie is Sonny Vaccaro. Basically, the story falls around him, and he's played by Matt Damon. And this is Sonny Vaccaro in the '80s with Michael Jordan. Sorry. Basically, this follows around Nike's basketball operations before the 1984 draft. So Nike is struggling in the basketball market, which is ruled by like Adidas and Converse All Stars, if you guys know about them. But when Sony Vaccaro comes in the operation before the 1984 draft, he wants to sign number 3 overall in the draft, Michael Jordan. So basically, what Nike does is that they try to sign players who are like less. They try to sign more players who are of less value, and then what Sony Vaccaro wants to do is that he wants to sign one player. He wants to put all of their budget into one player and sign just one player, a really good player. So he decided he wanted to sign Michael Jordan because he saw something special in Michael Jordan. And then he struggles a lot to convince his boss and Nike itself of like signing Michael Jordan because they're spending the whole budget on one player. Usually they spend their budget on three like lesser value players, but they're spending their whole budget on one player. So Nike's really like confusing. They don't want to sign Michael Jordan. And then later, it's signing Michael Jordan is going to be one of the most like it changes their whole basketball operations. It makes them so popular. So signing Michael Jordan was a good decision, and it's all credit to Sony Vaccaro. So this story shows how the brand Air Jordan became a legacy today. You've probably worn Air Jordan shoes. You probably have seen people wear it. You probably want to buy them because this is the first. This is the first Air Jordans that were released. So you see the Air Jordan like logo, and then you have the Nike logo, of course. So this movie is really intense, and another good movie documentary like Blackberry, which you can check in the link, which we did last week. So shows how Nike from a struggling brand in the '80s became to one of the most popular brands ever today. Because Nike is worn by everyone today. You'll see if you go outside, you'll see hundreds of people wearing Nike. So this movie is extremely informative and highly interesting and educational. I'd give this movie 4 out of 5 stars. I wouldn't give this 5 out of 5 stars because it wasn't as good as Blackberry, and this movie is extremely interesting and cool. So you guys should check it out. And this movie is rated R for age rating, so a more mature audience would need to watch this movie, but because there is some swearing, there's language and stuff, but highly informative. The rating is R for this. The age ratings are for this one. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you want to check out more movies, I did a review about Blackberry, which is another really good movie and a must watch for this summer. So you can check that out, which is probably gonna appear right now on the screen. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please remember, like, share, subscribe.